I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Never my blessings, I feel like I'm falling.
What up, mi familia? So today, since it is about holiday weekend, we are going to make a Puerto Rican favorite. We do this a lot when it comes to Thanksgiving, Christmas, pretty much almost every New Year's, almost every winter holiday. But we are gonna make some coquito.
Coquito.
And for the people that don't know, this is my mother, my mom, my madre. And yeah, so we're gonna explain how to make the coquito, and that way you guys can make it yourselves and leave us alone. No, I'm just kidding.
And coquito is a version of eggnog. So it's Puerto Rican eggnog for us. And these are the items that we will be using. So I use whole milk. And remember, coquito, everyone makes it differently. So don't judge me if you don't use some of these ingredients. This is what I use, and everyone loves it. So hopefully you love it too. But we'll use whole milk, 2 egg yolks, condensed milk, cream of coconut, and this is milk of coconut or coconut milk, and the evaporated milk, some cinnamon, and some nutmeg. A lot of people don't use the nutmeg. It's your option to use. I just sprinkle a little, but it gives it a different flavor for us. And then you need the cinnamon sticks to put in the bottle. And Puerto Rican rum.
Puerto Rican rum.
So you can use any rum you want. It should be the white, the clear one, but you can use whatever. I've used Bacardi. I'm using Paris Bay now. It gives it a coconut flavor, and dangerous because it can mess you up and you can't taste it.
Cannot taste it at all.
These are the tools you'll need. You'll need the whisk, and to take some yummy condensed milk out in the coconut cream, you should have the spatula. And then you need a bottle to put it in. You can use any bottle.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be fancy.
Whenever this is finished, you can put it in here. You can use any bottle. You'll need a pot, and you'll need a blender. A lot of people don't cook their eggs, but I don't like the diseases it comes with, so I'm going to show you to cook the egg a little bit so that we don't risk that salmonella that you can possibly get.
Anybody want to get sick out there?
So we're going to get started. You start off with the milk, and we don't, not the whole milk, but
this is pretty much going to be last, guys.
Yes, that'll be last. So we're going to use the coconut milk, and you pour it all in the pot. And then you are going to use the evaporated milk. I'm sorry, the evaporated milk. So the evaporated milk. And I do it while the stove is not on. We do it while the stove is not on. Fabian's gonna put the egg yolks. Only the yolk, people.
Yeah, you don't want no scrambled eggs.
That's good. You can put that on. And we're gonna get our stove started. Don't mind our barky dog. And then we use the wire whisk, and we whisk away. And this is to blend everything, and also to get that egg warmed up so that it will not give us any types of diseases. We don't want those.
Yeah, we don't want no diseases in this family. We don't get no Ebola or nothing like that.
So you just are going to whisk away until this gets warm, and it kind of covers the wire whisk, and I'll show you. It gets a little thicker, and you can tell as you're whisking it that it'll get thicker. Once this is done, you let it cool, and then you put it in the blender with the other things. In the meanwhile, Adrian is going to put the cremas, or the thicker
So
liquids.
we're putting the
condensed,
sweetened condensed milk, and the coconut cream, or crema de coco.
Now, remember, he's using that as a spatula because those are thicker liquids. So
Let's see. I could probably show you the top, and it's not gonna spill. So it's like very solid. This is the crema de coco. I'm not gonna tilt the other one because it's more like a syrup.
yes.
So I'm not tilting that because that's gonna fall out.
And you'll take the cap of the coconut cream, and then you get this liquid, this really thick liquid. So be careful. You see that liquid?
Almost kind of looks like, I don't know.
Oil.
Oil, yeah, there you go.
It's the oil of it. So just be careful because it is messy. And I'll take that can and put it over here for you. And then that's the condensed milk, and you want all of it. It's lechera, like, you want all that yummy goodness. So that's why we use this as spatula.
And by the way, this right here tastes amazing when it falls on your finger. Man.
That is all the yummy goodness out of that.
Okay.
You can put that over there. Okay, so as soon as this comes up and it gets nice and thick, then we'll add it to that mixture.
But
This
first,
will be noisy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little noisy. If I can get this set.
Yep,
There we
that's
go. So we like to blend this, that way it's just out of the way. You don't have to worry about it for when you pour this stuff in. So it's gonna be a little loud. So
And since it's like thick, we really want to blend it well before we add any other ingredients to it.
Right.
Do you want to come and so that they can see that it's gotten thicker and
Nope, not yet, because my goofy self forgot this.
Boy, if you don't get
I don't even know.
I'm like, it's just going in circles. It's not even chopping nothing up. I wonder why.
When you're not in the kitchen that often, and I didn't even notice.
Man, I didn't notice. I didn't notice until it was just going in circles. I'm like, man, it's not chopping nothing up. And I look over, I'm like, oh, it's right there. Back at it again.
It's working now.
Yeah, now it's working.
Now it's blended.
Now.
I was wondering why it was taking so long, and I didn't notice that either. Okay, so if you guys can see, it's thicker, and you see all these nice little bubbles. That is done. That means your egg is ready to go. And it's a lot thicker than when we first put it in. So the egg yolks worked. So now we just let it cool and we add it then to the blender.
Okay, now that we have the milk part with the creams and now they're mixed, now we're gonna put a little bit of cinnamon.
Now, if you're doing this, I never measure. It's the Puerto Rican way. But it's probably like a teaspoon But if you like it with a lot of cinnamon, then do half a tablespoon, and that should suffice. That should be enough. Right here, babe. Thank you. And I sprinkle nutmeg too, so I'm gonna do that while he's getting that ready. Just sprinkle a little bit. It gives it a different flavor. And then just sprinkle all the way around, as I do without measuring. But if you like it a lot more cinnamon, then you put more cinnamon. It's really up to your taste.
But remember, we are putting cinnamon sticks in there.
In the jar.
So that's also going to have more cinnamon.
Taste.
So
correct.
Now we're going to blend this all together until it looks smooth, I guess.
Until it's all blended. Till you see the cinnamon all in and the cream and the milks have mixed in together.
Right.
Now comes Puerto Rican rum.
Puerto Rican rum time.
Now, this is really going to go with what you feel comfortable with. Some people like it really strong, and some people don't like it. I make a non-alcoholic coquito and alcohol coquito. And I've seen another chef or a chef say, oh, it's just a cup. I use half a bottle on a batch of 3. So I make this and triple the batches, and then last night I made a batch and I used half a bottle. This is only 1 batch, so I'll just use a little bit.
4 shots of vodka.
Of vodka?
But you decide how much you want in yours. It's really
Your
up
preference.
to you, right? Okay, so we add now the alcohol.
Mix it up a little bit
Yes, mix it up. And for the whole milk, because I don't like it really thick, so I add whole milk to it. I just use the cans of the condensed milk. When Adrian posts this, he'll put down what the measurement is in this so that you know how much whole milk we use. But I don't like it really, really thick. And remember, once it sits in the refrigerator, it'll get thick. You'll have to bring it out and shake it. Coconut sometimes goes back and congeals, and this milk helps it not get so thick.
Right.
So, and now we blend it one last time, and then we'll have coquito. And you can use a funnel to then put it into the bottle, and you have your coquito. You can decorate the bottle, put a ribbon on it or something, and it'll look really cute. These bottles, I've gotten some at the dollar store, Target, Walmart. You can find these bottles everywhere, or you can actually fill a bottle that you have empty. Wine bottles, you can fill them up with really any bottle, but we use this one because it's kind of cute, and I'll decorate it before I give it to my neighbors and families and friends.
So I'll show you like the consistency and how it should be.
Yeah.
This is with everything combined, remember. It should legit look like it's milk. That's what it should look like.
A little thicker.
A little thicker than milk, but it should look like milk.
Yes. And you want to take a little taste test?
I'll do it right here.
And, see how it coats the spoon? How he just did that, and it coated. This is how thick it should be. It coats the spoon, so it's not as runny, but it is good.
Very good. And like we said earlier, you do not taste, especially when you use that Pirates Bay. Where is it at? Especially since you use this.
You really cannot taste it.
Because for people that don't know, this tastes like coconut. So
and you have all this coconut in here.
Yeah, you have all this coconut in here, so it's like this has
but
no
it'll
alcohol.
get you,
But
so be careful.
Drink this much, you'll be like Elmo falling off the chair.
Thank you so much
So, yeah.
for inviting me to your YouTube channel. I finally got invited.
Yes, so like I said, this is my mother. And thank you again for being in my YouTube channel. And yeah, guys, go make yourself some coquito. Leave me alone. Stop asking me to make you something. I'm kidding. But yeah, this is how you guys make coquito. If you guys want to try it out, I recommend it. It is so freaking good. So I'll catch you guys later. Love you guys. Don't forget to hit that ring-a-ding-ding-ding bell. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Have a great Thanksgiving. Have a great Christmas. I know I'll be posting more, so I'll say that again. But have a great Thanksgiving. Stay safe. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.